Hari Bol. Hey yogis, I'm Sarah, also known as the Bhakti Yogini. I hope you all are enjoying your holidays and you're getting lots of time with your family, but also taking some time for yourself. Today's practice is all about dance and flow. We're going to be embodying the gopis. The gopis are the original Krishna devotees. This will be a little bit more of an intermediate flow since I won't spend a lot of time explaining alignment. If you enjoy practicing yoga online on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. I have new videos every single week. Get out your mat and let's get started. In this practice, we'll start laying down on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Sorry, Abby. So laying flat on the back, soles of the feet together. We're going to bring our hands into our Yoni Mudra. That's thumb and index finger together over the low belly. Resting the elbows on the earth. We'll be checking into this sacred energy, this space in the body where we have such passion, feminine knowledge. And I say feminine knowledge not excluding the males from this practice, because all of us have the feminine inside of us. We're really going to be tapping into this fluidity and this passionate energy during the practice. We're going to be embodying the gopis. Maybe you've never heard of a gopi. The gopis are the cow maidens who were the first Krishna devotees. And they would go into the forest and listen to Krishna play his flute and just dance, dance, dance the night away. And they lived in service to sweet Krishna. So we're just going to dance. We're just going to dance all practice. So checking into that energy, taking a few deep breaths here. Last big breath. Softly release the hands. You can roll in the wrists. Walk the feet out towards the outer edges of the mat. And place the palms on the floor and allow the knees to fall to the right. Just windshield wipering the legs. Knees fall to the left. 2 times like that. Keeping the breath nice and slow and even. Last one. And walk the feet in to the midline. You can hug the knees into the chest. We're going to roll front to back. Just making some little movements here. Rolling all along the spine. Maybe coming up all the way to seat. And rolling back again. One more. And as we finish, we roll up to sit cross-legged. All right. We sit with a nice tall spine. I'm going to go ahead and turn to face you guys. Hi. So sit up with a nice tall spine. Cross the legs in any way that's comfortable for you today. And place the hands on the knees. We're going to move into some rolls in the body. So let's go ahead and exhale and roll down. We're going in counterclockwise direction. Every time we roll forward, bringing the chest towards the feet, we exhale. And as we roll back, leaning back in the seat, we inhale. Okay, so this is nice and slow movement. Beautiful. You can close the eyes. Try to connect with that energy in the lower part of the body. A really beautiful, wild, feminine energy. And switch directions. This time going in clockwise. Allow your head to just roll with it too, why not? Make this a really fluid moment. Last circle. Good. Grab onto the knees We'll take an inhale to sit up straight. Exhale, we'll cross the right shoulder over to the left knee, folding forward just slightly. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, fold left shoulder to right knee. Really stretching the shoulders. Ooh, that was a good pop. Inhaling to straighten. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Lift up. Left shoulder, right knee. 3 more times. Really filling up with inhale. Bowing down with the exhale. Bowing down to your inner wisdom. That passion, that driving energy that gets us through the things that we need to do and that gets us inspired to create. We'll do 1 more on each side. Then sit up nice and tall. We'll recross the legs so the opposite foot is in front or on top. Okay, reset into your seat. Make sure those sit bones are nice and solid on the ground. Okay, we keep our hands on our knees and we grab nice and tight. We inhale and press the chest forward, and exhale, curve the spine in, tuck the chin to the chest. Seated cat-cow, inhale and exhale. 2 more. Last time. Beautiful. We'll come onto our hands and knees. Hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. I'm going to try not to disturb my little puppy back there. And we'll begin to roll in the body just a little bit more, kind of activating in the hips as well, since we were really grounding through them in the seated cat-cow. Now we'll get everything in the body really going. So inhale and drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, lift and look up. Exhale, suck everything in. This time, inhale, drop the belly and look up. And as we curve to exhale, we also lower the hips back down towards the heels. Little child's pose for a second. We bend the elbows, inhale, and bring the heart in between the hands. Curving the spine, dropping the belly, look up. We're just bringing a little bit more movement to it. So curve the spine on the exhale, sucking the belly button in. We push back so the hips go towards the heels in child's pose. Then we bend the elbows, inhale, bring the chest in between, the hips are raised, the belly drops, and the head goes up to the sky. Exhale. And repeat the movement. Allow yourself to just explore the space now. Maybe you want to make some hip circles as you go through that child's pose. If you do any of those circles, make sure you go the opposite direction. Or maybe you just like the traditional cat-cow. You can stay with that. That's no problem. Last one. Let's exhale. Suck the belly button in. Send the hips back. Child's pose. We'll separate the fingers, push into the floor, tuck the back toes. We'll find our downward facing dog. She got tired of me. Go ahead and walk the dog. Really feel into this pose right here, bending the knees, moving the hips around. Find your movement, find your breath. Make all of these movements as organic as humanly possible. We're really trying to find our inner dancer during this practice, during this gopi, lovely flow. Slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Then bend the knees, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's open up the feet as wide as the mat. Place the hands on the hips. Let's just rotate in the hips. Really feeling into this space, making little hip circles, bending the knees, just finding your own little dance here. You can close your eyes and just feel the energy that's flowing through this space. Then we can start to heel toe back to the center. We'll really plant down through the left foot. Release the arms. We lift the right leg, and let's just find a little dance here, a little Shakti dance. Flowing, extending the right leg to the sides, finding our space and our balance here. And then eventually we'll send that right foot back behind us into a high lunge. Then when we're here, we take a deep inhale. We exhale and drop the right hand down towards the right leg. We twist. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, drop the hands and bow down forward. We keep the belly lifted off of the front thigh. We inhale and lift back up. Exhale, drop the left hand down towards the right leg. Nice deep twist on this side. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, bow down. Hands point behind us. Inhale, lift. Dropping the right hand, look over the right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, bow down to that inner fire, that inner energy, that passion. Inhale and lift. Exhale, left hand to right leg. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the hands down. Press it back to plank. And let's go ahead and just lift up into downward dog. Two more big breaths here. With your exhale, drop the knees. Let's have the knees go wide, wide-legged child's pose. Forehead comes to the earth. Really breathe deeply into the belly. Walk the hands back towards the body, lifting the chest off of the thighs, the floor. We bring the knees closer together, lift up onto the knees, tuck the toes under, and walk it back to Malasana, to our Eastern squat. We're really sinking into the hips here at the back of the mat. We bring the palms together in the heart center. Take a few deep breaths. Really press those thumbs into the chest and connect with your heartbeat. Take a few deep breaths right here. And then release and let your body just kind of feel it out. Shift from one foot to the other. Maybe you can move your arms around. And stretch one arm up over the ear. Just make a little dance to it. Really just feel out the space. And then drop the hips down to the floor and let's shake it all out. Everything out. Why don't you do that with me? We inhale through the nose, and then open the mouth and exhale. Beautiful. Do that again. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. Let's bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale here. Bring the shoulder blades together. And as we exhale, you look for the floor with the hands. And we lift the chest up to the sky. Look up as well. Inhale, lift the heart forward, release the hands. We go into our downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. With the exhale, we walk the feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Then bend the knees slightly, lift the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. We're in mountain pose again. Go ahead and walk it out. We're finding our little dance on the other side. So we'll eventually get our right foot into the center line of the mat. And we lift that left leg up. And we start to explore the space. Kicking the foot out to one side, in front. Moving the hands around as well. Just exploring your energy field. Little divine dance. Then eventually we'll go ahead and find our high lunge. I'm going to see if I can not kick Abby. And lifting the arms up to the sky. Make sure that our hips are facing forward. Right knee is tracking over the right ankle. We inhale here. Exhale, drop the left hand down towards the left leg and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold, arms go back. Try and lift that belly off of the front thigh. I know it's hard. Inhale and lift up. And this time, right hand to left leg. Nice deep twist, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale and up. Left hand, left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, back up. And exhale, right hand, left leg. Little twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down, hands on either side of the front foot. Step it back to plank. Let's drop the knees, child's pose. Reconnect with the breath here. Try and sink those hips even lower towards the heels. And relax the tension in the face. Maybe you notice that you're clenching your jaw or furrowing your brow. Just take notice of it and try to relax and release into child's pose. Inhale and lift up, hands and knees. We'll step the right foot in between the hands and sink into the hips here. Separate the left knee from the right foot if need be to get a little bit deeper into the pose. Really feel that stretch in the groin. We'll bring some movement to this as well as we inhale. We prepare for a movement. Exhale, we bring the hands out to the side in cactus and we arch the back, looking up to the sky. Inhale and send it forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, lift the right toes. We're bowing over the extended right leg. Inhale, rebend the foot, step it up. Okay, we're in low lunge again. As we exhale, hands come up to the sky, chest lifts up, our gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we bow forward. Exhale, hips back, toes up to the sky. Let's go through that one more time. We inhale, rebend the right leg, plant the right foot on the ground. Exhale, chest opens up to the sky, arms at the sides. Inhale, lift, arms return to the earth. Exhale, hips back, toe up. Inhale, rebend the right leg, sink into that hip just for a couple of breaths. And we plant the hands and step it back to plank. Lift up, downward facing dog, but let's go wide with it. Step the feet as wide as the mat. Really press the floor away, extend through the entire spine. We take the gaze up and back. Really plant into the left hand, lift the right, and look for the outside of the left foot. We're looking under the left shoulder, just a little twist to our down dog. Return to center, and we'll go ahead and go straight to the other side. With your next exhale, we release back into the original position, wide-legged downward dog. Lift the heels and lower, just find a little bit of movement. Maybe we can move the hips as well. And again, we'll walk the hands back to meet the feet, forward fold. Let's rotate here. Just let that dance continue throughout our breath, throughout our movement. Maybe we lower back down to malasana. We sink back into the hips. This is one of my favorite little dance moves. Bring the palms together. Why don't we move them around? Rubbing the palms together, creating some heat. And going a little bit faster. And holding them over the face. Feeling the energy bouncing back and forth from the face to the palms. Beautiful. Walk the hands forward. Lift the hips. Wide-legged downward dog. Then we lower the knees down. And we step the left leg forward. Take a few breaths to prepare. Setting yourself up, making sure you're getting a nice stretch here. Your front knee is tracking over the ankle. Feeling nice and sturdy. We inhale together. As we exhale, arms come out to the sides, cactus arms, chest comes up to the sky. And then we inhale, lower the hands down. As we exhale, hips go towards the heel, toe lifts. We stretch out that left leg. Inhale, replant the left foot, stretch into the hips. We exhale and open up the arms, cactus arms, chest up to sky. Inhale, lower the hands back down either side of the foot. As we exhale, hips go back, toes go up to the sky, stretch into the hamstrings. Re-bend that front foot, inhaling, and then exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift out of it, plant the hands, exhale, hips to heels. Last time. Bend the left knee, settle into the hips. Plant the hands on either side of the foot, tuck the back foot, and send it back to plank. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Now we can either walk the feet up to meet the hands, or maybe you want to bend the knees, look forward, and take a little hop. We inhale halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we'll go ahead and take one foot out so that we're standing long ways along the mat. Okay, we want to point the toes outwards, the heels in. We're setting up for goddess pose. So go ahead and bend the knees and just find that position where our ankles are directly under our knees. We want to be pressing the knees outwards as well. Okay. Settle into this. This feels comfortable, right? We're going to be spending some time here in our little goddess flow. Let's inhale and lift, stretching the legs straight. Hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a few deep breaths to prepare. And let's inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, cactus arms, and we exhale through the mouth. Inhale and lift the arms up, stretching the legs straight. Exhale, bending the knees, arms come out to the sides, cactus arms. We bring the hands to the center. We inhale and lift up. Exhale. Beautiful. Close the mouth. We'll continue breathing in and out of the nostrils. We take the arms. We're going to drop the left hand under and the right arm over. We inhale to lift and exhale, bend to the other side. So we're getting a little flow here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time on either side. And then come to the center. Inhale, stretching the legs. Oh, thank goodness. Exhale. Hands to the chest. Shake the hips out. How do you feel? Take a second. Roll it out. Shake the whole body if that feels good. And then set yourself up again for our goddess pose. This will be the last round, I promise. So we bend the knees deeply. We bring the hands to the knees. Fingertips right here on the inside of the knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, we'll drop left shoulder towards the right knee. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale up. Left shoulder, right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. One more time on each side, guys. We can do it. A little dancing flow. Find a smile. Inhale, straighten the legs. Lift up. Whew. And shake it out. Take a walk to the top of the mat. Do it in whatever fun, graceful way that you want to do it in. Maybe find some spins here. Moving the whole body. Come back to the front. Plant into the feet. We'll go ahead and send the right leg back. High lunge. Lower the right knee. Plant the hands on either side of the left foot. We'll go ahead and walk that left foot over towards the right side of the mat, setting ourselves up for pigeon pose. Sorry, Abby. We separate through the legs. Make sure that our hips are facing forward. And we exhale to lower if that's available for us. 3 big breaths here. With our next inhale, we plant the hands underneath our shoulders, fingertips on the earth. Inhale and lift up. Arch the spine, look all the way up to the sky. We exhale, bend the elbows and bend down towards the earth. And deep bow. We inhale and lift up, send the heart forward, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Really try and breathe deeply into the chest, into the heart space. Imagine and try to embody that pure love that the gopis have for Krishna. That wild feminine energy that just keeps them dancing all night long. 2 more times. We'll inhale, bring the head up towards the sky, gaze up, chest up. And then neutral spine, we plant the hands under the shoulders, we tuck the back foot, we send it back, downward facing dog. Take a little dance to your down dog, maybe bending one knee, lifting a foot. Little dance, little movements. And then slowly walk the feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Bend the knees slightly, lift up. Exhale. Hands to heart. Continue the movement, shifting in the hips. Little micro movements. Notice everything in this hip space, in the low back. And then slowly we'll send that left foot back. High lunge. Lower the hands, lower the left knee. Sink into the hips. And then send that right foot over to the left side of the mat. Dropping the right knee, setting up for pigeon pose on the other side. If it's available to you, we allow ourselves to lower. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and lift up. We're going to place the fingertips on the earth directly underneath the shoulders. Inhale and lift all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows and fold down. Inhale and lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, remember feeling that heart space, feeling that undying love, that naivety, creativity, a beautiful maiden energy. Let's do 2 more. Last inhale, push up, heart up to the sky, exploding with love. And we plant the hands on the mat, tuck the back toes, send it back, downward dog. Let's go ahead and bend the knees, look forward, and we're going to hop to a seat, crossing the legs. Now planting the feet on the mat, we use our core, and we slowly lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Open the knees wide. Grab onto the big toes with your peace fingers. Allow the knees to fall open. This is happy pose. Feel nice and happy. Getting deep into the hips again. And we can rock from side to side. Can make some fluid movements here, bending one knee deeply, extending the opposite one. Stretching one side and then the other. Or maybe you want to go straight into a straddle, if that feels good. Just kind of exploring this space and keep our dance going along. Breath energy, really pure, really strong. So as we have seen here in this practice, we can be strong and soft in our movements and in our expression. So it's a really special thing to embody. bring the soles of the feet together. We grab onto the ankles and push the feet down towards the earth, stretching in the shoulders. And then release the feet down. Allow them to be wide on the mat. The knees fall in. And we just breathe here for one moment, checking in with the body, noticing how the flow has changed things. Noticing if we're feeling any more open in our energy fields down here, the low belly, the sexual organs. You can place your hands on your hips, on your thighs. Just explore your body. And then as you're ready, extend the legs and relax down into Shavasana. We want to allow our body to be nice and heavy here. Heavy but still soft, right? We've worked a lot with dancing, fluid movements. So we should just be able to allow ourselves to melt and become one with the earth. And during our little Shavasana here, I'll be playing you a lullaby for Govinda, Gopala, Krishna, something gentle and sweet. So just enjoy and relax for a few minutes. Inhale fully through the nose, filling up and expanding. Open the mouth and exhale. Big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, we begin to awaken the body. Small movements in the extremities. Rotating ankles and wrists. And stretching, bending the elbows, moving the shoulders around. You can hug the knees into the chest. And slowly roll over to your right side. Taking your time, taking a few breaths here. Whenever you're ready, pushing yourself up into a comfortable seated position, legs crossed. Eyes can continue to be closed. We bring our hands into heart center. Bow the head in. Look into that beautiful heart of yours. And take a few deep inhales and exhales here. Really feeling that light and love, that beautiful maiden-like energy from the gopis. Feeling a sweetness and a kindness, an innocence. And we give thanks. We practice gratitude. We thank the body for doing this practice. We thank ourselves for giving ourselves this time, allowing ourselves to be present here on the mat. And I thank you for showing up today and practicing with me. If you enjoyed this practice, please subscribe to my channel. I have new classes every single week, and I would love to practice with you. Have a wonderful day. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.